The basement. This is a true story. I grew up in a haunted house. There was a man who lived across the street from us, and I think he was psychic. He told us that our whole neighborhood was on some sort of negative vortex that let spirits in. He said that everybody who lived on this street and the surrounding ones would have a tragedy happen to them. My family had death after death. Our next-door neighbors had awful luck. Another house directly across from us, not the psychic guy, was always being sold and rebought. Nobody wanted to stay there for some reason. I believe 2 of the men died of sudden and random heart attacks. Another person burned themselves alive in their garage. Another house in my neighborhood was redoing their basement and they found satanic things written on the walls and some sort of relics. My house specifically, though, I believe had the most activity, mostly in the basements. Lights would go on and off by themselves. Things would slam and break on their own. A picture of Jesus flew across the room by itself and dented our dryer. Our family or friends who stayed over said they would hear somebody saying, "Get out," and everybody would see dark figures, including me. I used to hear people calling my name when nobody was home or my mom was sleeping. We would always hear loud bangs. It got so bad we had to have our house blessed. We used to hear scratching all over the walls and random old music. When my grandfather died, my mom, my grandma, and my friend said they saw him. My friend said that he was up in the trees. Every year a bunch of squirrels would jump into our pool and die. There was a lamp in the basement that if we asked a ghost to turn it on, they would. My aunt and my mom played an Ouija board when they were younger. I think maybe that's why these things were happening, on top of the whole neighborhood being haunted. We ended up selling our house and moving out. We sometimes check up on the lady who owns the house now. She posts all the time how the house is haunted. She also had a lot of tragedies. My mom also babysat for one of the houses in our neighborhood. She said that the little girl woke up in the middle of the night and opened the front door. My mom asked her what she was doing, and she said that the people in her pillow told her to open the door. That was the same house where the 2 men had heart attacks. Ever since I lived in that house, I have felt like I'm sensitive to ghosts.